Greetings! Welcome to another edition of At the Pictures with myself, Jimmy D. Palmer, and this guy is...
It's Chaz Scorsese.
Chaz Scorsese! And we are here because we have been to see, how they run.
It's basically... It goes over it at the start. It's basically just the standard murder mystery. It's like this guy, the guy that everyone hates, gets killed off first.
And he tells us he's going to get killed off.
He tells everyone he's going to get killed off, and then he gets killed off. Well, it doesn't tell people, but it's like narration.
Narration.
And,
from beyond the grave.
And now what's happened is they're shocked, and two police officers have to try and figure out who the murderer was.
Yeah, and they're not exactly Poirot, the two of them, or Miss Marple or whatever, but it's good, isn't it? It's like the guy that gets murdered is actually my favourite character in it. It's Adrian Brody. He's obviously, quite a hardcore American actor. A guy with a quite long nose, and you've seen him in tons of things. But he quite suits this old. It's set in the 1950s, the early 1950s, and he suits this old-fashioned kind of period. And there's actually, don't know if you spotted, there's a real person portrayed in it.
Yeah, there's two.
Oh, two? Who's the two?
I can only tell you one. I can't tell you the other one. I can tell.
Why can't you tell me the other one?
Is
it part of the plot?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
Richard, I just don't know. Richard Attenborough is one of them.
Dickie?
Yeah.
That would have been good if they'd made Dickie the murderer. And they wouldn't have made Jurassic Park.
Then, am I allowed to go for a bit? Because there's an Easter egg. There's a slightly subtle hint. I don't think it's big. I don't know. It's maybe by just by the director's not thinking. But what I find's funny is Richard Attenborough was in it, obviously, and the thing that happened at the end, they all got invited to a house, the murder house.
Yeah, as they do, as you do.
As
a cold and stormy night.
The cold and stormy night. The person that invites them says, "Oh, I'm a famous archaeologist. I think you get where I'm going." And who's the person talking to our archaeologist, Richard Attenborough. So that's where I thought...
He was singing it as he went out. But that aside, and part for Adrian Brody actually detailing the entire plot for us, what's going to happen, including the ending at the start. He does, doesn't he? He gives away the ending at the start. There's subtle differences. I thought Sam Rockwell, who plays the kind of alcoholic detective, he was brilliant, great English accent, and the Irish lassie played his WPC assistant. I don't know who she is, but she was hilarious. She was really nice, funny.
She's probably like one of those comedians that went on to be an actor. Could
be. So she was really good, and there was other kind of well-known, well-kent faces, but Adrian Brody, he was the kind of the top turn. The guy for what's his name? You'll know him for the League of Gentlemen. Reece Shearsmith. He played a kind of film executive.
I know the person, the film writer, the one that was like French. That thought like he was French and he wrote the film.
Oh, aye. Oh no, him. The guy that he was. He played. Martin Luther King in Selma, and he was good as well. He wasn't that good in this, was he? It was just kind of a caricature.
It's just the character to improve.
But I mean, I never spot. And in the end, it's one of the ones. It doesn't matter who did it. Hey, I didn't care who it was. We'll not say who it was, but it just was when it gets so revealed. You know, some things it gets revealed and you go, "Jeez, it was him or her," and then but this one it was like, "Oh, it was him or her." So
it's like
did you know who it was going to be?
I thought it was been I'm not saying it, but the writer's friend.
Oh, a big guy. I mean, there's a lot of red herrings in it, and it is fun trying to guess who it is. And it's like that when it was out recently, and they're making another one, Knives Out. You know, it's the old-fashioned, even though they take the pan out in the film, but it's great when they all get in the one house, and it's one of the people in the house that's the murderer, and they reveal it.
Yeah.
Let's go to the marks. That's us back in the room, and I'm going to give this one. I'll give it a 3 because it did have a wee bit laggy bit, but I did like the characters, especially the two police people, the detective and the WPC. They were good relationship bouncing off each other. What about you, Chaz? I've given it a 3 out of 5.
I would say out of 4. It's all from the same reasons I usually give Paramount marks, and another reason is I don't want to give the same score as our last review.
Yeah, the last one, the special review. Anyway, that's it from us, and go and try and check out Now You See It, but don't give away the ending, the murderer, even though when you find out who it is, it doesn't really matter. It's the film that matters. It's one of the kind of things, isn't it? Is it a MacGuffin they call it? A MacGuffin? A muffin? Anyway.
A MacGyver.
A MacGyver. It's a MacGyver. So it doesn't matter who did it, it's just the journey to get there. But anyway, till the next time, so long!